I believe I've pulled it out of the pot and identified that it is in fact in dirt. Welcome back to Elizabeth Plants. I'm Elizabeth and today is a bonus video. So if you're new to the channel, you may not know this, but if you've been around for a while, I have had the Houseplant box subscription on my channel for a long time. I've been a subscriber to that box since well before my channel existed, and I recently decided to branch out and try other subscriptions and just do like a month of each subscription on here. Because of that, I was going to stop doing the Houseplant box subscriptions unboxings. But this month it showed up differently, and so I thought I would share anyways, even though I hadn't planned to. So I guess bonus video if I get to editing it in a bonus fashion. But I already started unboxing it, so it's cat's out of the box. But I thought I would show you where I left off. So these came in the box. In the box were 4 of these. 2 tall, 2 short, a little air plant which is in my bedroom, so I forgot to bring it, but just like a little air plant, and a booklet. So first, before I get into the plants, I want to open up this booklet. We got a booklet a while back with a different subscription, but it was just kind of like a promo booklet, I think. I didn't keep it. But anyways, this book is different. So I opened it up because I'm always curious about the books. It's got kind of what to do when your plant arrives, slash if it's damaged. Then a table of contents for plant care. Starts on page 4 with air plants, goes all the way to ZZs. Has a list of their subscriptions, how to gift them, and a repotting guide. So I thought that was neat, and then it kind of goes through with care for tons of different types of plants, some images. It's really neat. Yeah, so I thought I would share that book because I thought it was really neat. Just has like water, light, and temperature recommendations, but I thought that was neat. I thought that they did a really good job with their packaging this month, and packaging is kind of where they have lost my interest in the past. So next, let's get to the plants because they arrived all in these boxes. So the box had these 2 large ones. These were stacked on top, and then the air plant and the book were sitting on top. So I've already peeked in and because I wasn't going to do this for a video and seen what the plants were, but I really wanted to show off the packaging. And this is still the seasonal box. However, we've reached over into winter or pseudo winter. It's almost winter, close enough to winter. And so now these are all houseplants. So let's jump into it. Keep them secure. Gotta pop out those corners. Then they are in paper. And this is kind of what they normally do. Just put them in paper. Sorry if I'm distracted. Raja's in here, and lately he's been very destructive. Particularly in this room. You can put that up. You want the paper? You can have the paper. You just gotta play with it in a different room because it's noisy. So the first plant is this ivy. It'll focus. Just a cute little ivy. You guys know how, well, if you're new to the channel, you don't know, but I can't keep Ivy alive to save my life. So maybe I can keep this guy alive. I don't have high hopes for him, but I'm going to do my darndest. And they are easy to break down. They're not taped, so recycling is easier. I appreciate that. This one I am actually pretty excited for because, but the cat, when I first got them and they were using my plants as litter boxes because they were rescues and they were used to going to the bathroom in dirt, they killed one of this. Pretty much killed it. I have revived cuttings from many of the plants they killed, including this one. And it's doing okay. It's doing okay. I moved it to Lekka recently, off camera. This plant is a variegated Peperomia obtusifolia. Love my obtusifolias. I had 2 different variegation types and a regular green one. I think I have cuttings of them all, but the variegated ones reverted like a little bit, I think just due to needing the green to collect energy. And something that I'm starting to notice with these plants is that the dirt's not going everywhere. And that appears to be because this isn't dirt that it's in. It looks kind of like wood. Like wood shavings or something. Maybe there's some moss or cotton or something in there. Now let's jump into the big ones. Their little corner things are down here. That's difficult. I can't get past the plant to... Well, I maybe damaged the leaf in doing this, but I can't really get it out otherwise. So that's kind of a flaw, but it's meant to go right above the pot, so I get it. So this next one looks like it's a Dracaena. Ooh. There we go. And if I already have this one, I'll just pot it in with the one I've got. I believe I've pulled it out of the pot and identified that it is in fact in dirt. Ta-da! I'm the one who made a mess of the dirt. I pulled it out of its pot because I grabbed it by the leaves and not the pot. Let that be a lesson. But it's just a Dracaena. I think I have this one. Mine doesn't look so full because my cats... I've had that one a long time and my cats have been a little mean to it. But I'll put them together and this one will kind of add to it. It'll look great. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. Okay. This is a palm. I don't know the specific type of palm which it is, because I don't remember, but I got one. I got one when I went to the Keys with my family a couple years back, and it is my favorite palm. I want to say it's a Chinese fan palm. I don't know. I can't tell when I try and ID them, but I love this fan palm. I love it. Love it so much. I'm excited to add this one to my current fan. I'm actually going to show you it. So when I got it a couple years back, it was one of these. So it was like this. Maybe it was 2. But like 2 of these little things, about that size too. And now it is this. We struggled with pests at one point. I think we're good now. But it didn't stop growing. I mean, got that. I mean, you can see the pest. Well, maybe you can't see the pest damage. I can see the pest damage. But it's doing phenomenal. And I'm so excited for this to become like a giant palm. I will not buy a giant palm because I am holding out on this guy. And now he will be more full. I love that. So, I mean, this was a little bit of an impromptu video. I didn't get ready. I just sat down and set up the camera. But I thought the packaging was a really, really huge upgrade for them. I mean, the only mess that it made was me pulling the plant out of the pot like a stupid. Thumbs up for me. I mean, I really like this packaging. I'd be more apt to continue with the subscription if I knew that this was going to be a monthly format. I don't know if they're just testing a bunch of formats, but it has been real inconsistent the past year. So I'm really hoping that this is the future of their packaging because I love it and I highly recommend it. That's all I've got for you. Let me know what you think of the packaging of these plants. Remember, this is the seasonal box, not the houseplant box. In the winter, they do send more houseplants because, at least where I'm at, there's snow on the ground, and the best you can do is an old pine tree. So these are the houseplants that came in the seasonal box, and they sent a lot. 5 plants because they came with an air plant as well. 5 plants, a booklet. Really, really worth the money, absolutely. Let me know what of these plants you like, if you like the packaging, if you don't like the packaging, why. And I will see you next time.